What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's that time of the Battle Pass once again to do the secret Battle Pass stars. Just like last season, we had 4 stars and 3 banners for the first 7 weeks. That's what we have again on this one. We have 4 Battle Pass stars that we're going to be collecting and 3 banners. Once again, this is for the first 7 weeks of the Battle Passes for the secret hidden Battle Pass tiers. These can only be collected once you complete that week's weekly challenges. So if you haven't completed the weekly challenges, you will not be able to collect these. As you can see, these are the loading screens from Season 7 for the first 7 weeks that you are seeing right now. We're going to go through each one of these loading screens and show you exactly where to get this free tier at. So we're going to jump straight into it. We're going to obviously start with week 1 and work our way through week 7. Let's get started. On the week 1 loading screen, you can already see the Battle Pass star right on top of the submarine. So you can tell we are looking for a Battle Pass star on this week. We're going to show you exactly where that is. We've been here before for a weekly challenge. Right there's the submarine. You're going to land right on top of the submarine, and you're going to be able to pull this star off. Obviously, this submarine is between Frosty Flights and Polar Peak. Closer to Frosty Flights than Polar Peak, and it's on top of a mountain. So we're going to drop down, and we're going to get straight on top of that submarine and show you exactly where to get this star at. Now, the first few weeks, especially the first 3 weeks, you can get really close together. We did it all individually, but you're able to get them all really fast if you want to drop down, and you will see why here in a second. There's the star. I'm going to go ahead and get this chest just to make sure no one else lands here. There's week 1 star. Let's go ahead and jump over to week 2. For week 2, before we show you where the banner is at, just as a side note, if you look here on the desk where the Linux is drawing, she's drawn the Omega with hearts behind it. I just thought it was pretty interesting that she's in love with Omega. But as you can see, right there is the banner. This is obviously located in Frosty Flights. We're going to show you exactly which building to land on for Frosty Flights. So when you're coming down, like I said, you can get week 1, 2, and 3 really easy. They're all right next to each other. If you land on week 1, you can drop down straight into Frosty Flights right after getting week 1 and collect week 2 and 3 really fast. So we're obviously going to go right past Polar Peak. We didn't get a very good bus drop on this one, unfortunately, but we take the bus drop that is handed to us. Hopefully we won't have any kind of resistance on it. Frosty Flights is still a pretty popular area to land, so hopefully we won't get any kind of resistance on it. Obviously that's Polar Peak. You can see the submarine coming up there on the left. We're not going to quite make this drop, but that's okay. We're going to still drop right on top of the building that we need to be on. So we're just going to have to hoof it. We're not going to collect any of these chests. Okay, so it's going to be from dropping down here, and might take, yeah, I kind of figured it took fall damage. It's going to be in this first building right here. We're going to go inside the door right there, come around, and there's her desk with the banner on it. So you can just, once again, you're going to collect the banner. Frosty Flights is a good spot to loot. You can either loot those out or go jump off the cliff. But if you already have week 2 and 3 done, while you're in Frosty Flights, you might as well collect week 3. We will show you right where week 3 is. If you stayed for just a little bit, we're going to show you right where week 3 is right now. Moving on to week 3, once again, we're in Frosty Flights. Once again, we're in Frosty Flights. Looking at this candy cane. So going closely, right there in that first hangar is a Battle Pass star. Once again, we're looking for a star, not a banner. Week 3 is a star. There's a star right there, just past the robot's head. So we're going to drop right back down to Frosty Flights. We got a lot better drop on this one. And once again, since you're already in Frosty Flights for week 2, go ahead and collect week 3 if you already got them both done. I know a lot of people wait until the very end to get all their challenges done. So this should help you get at least the first 7 done. So it's going to be in that first hangar. We got quite a few people here, so we're going to be quick about this. And as soon as we land, you're going to be able to see the star right there. So let's just go ahead and get a little bit of metal. All we need is 10, build a ramp, and collect the star. It's as easy as that. Once again, you can fight it out. We're trying to just get the stars. That's our only mission. So we're just going to go fly off the edge of the map and jump straight into week 4. Once you collect the first 3 weeks, week 4 shouldn't be too hard. We're going to be looking for a banner. It is a Happy Hamlet. Obviously, you got the girl snowboarding. I don't remember what that skin's name is, but you can already see the banner. It's on the side of the wall. It's right off the clock tower. Like, you can see the clock tower from it. Once again, there's the full screen. You can see the clock tower from the banner. So we're going to drop right back down. We're going to get to Happy Hamlet and show you exactly which one it is. This one's a little bit more tricky because all the buildings kind of look the same. So let's go ahead and drop down. We're going to show you exactly which building it's on. It's one of the easier ones to get to for sure. You don't have to build like a super lot. You will need at least 10 materials to get to it because it's high enough where you can't just jump straight to it to grab it. So there you can see it's on the top right hand corner of the city. So we're going to drop down. Hopefully miss everything. There's a lot of zip lines in this area, so hopefully we can miss all the zip lines. But once again, you can collect week 1, 2, 3, jump in the airplane, and go straight to week 4 if you would like. Now, keep in mind, out of the first 7 loading screens, if you've already looked at the loading screens, 6 out of 7 of those are in the snow area. So they're all right next to each other. There's only 1 week that is not out of these first 7 weeks. So I thought it was pretty interesting that they kept most of them in the snow area since that is the new part of the map. It makes sense. So a lot of these you can collect really fast and all in one game, especially with the mass game mode that we have right now. We have Team Royale right now, and we just caught the zip line. Damn it. Alright, I don't care if we take full damage, which we didn't, actually. Good. We're on the right side of the town anyway, so we're going to go at the back of the stairs, jump on the roof here. There's the clock, and we're going to drop right here, and there's our banner. Easy as that. We're going to move on to week 5, which is also in this snow area. Week 5, as you can see, is the Yeti. The Yeti has his own little cave. You can already see right up there between the words Battle and Royale, you can see the star. If you know where this Yeti's cave is, this will be pretty obvious of where it's at. But for the people that do not know where this cave is at, there it is. It is right between Happy Hamlet and Frosty Flights. It's almost dead center of them. So I would suggest collecting Battle Pass Star 1, 2, 3, 5, and then 4. That way you're just going straight in order of the Battle Pass stars as far as on the map. That would be a good order to start with for these first 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 5, and then 4. That way you're not backtracking if you want to collect them all in one game. It's very doable. So there's your Battle Pass star right there. Easy landing spot. You got a little bit of loot. Once again, we're not looting it out, but we're going to move straight over. Now, how I said there was one that was not in the snow area, week 6 is it. If you look at the sign there with the chalk, you can already see the banner. Some of you might know where this is at. We have also been here for a weekly challenge. For the ones that don't, I don't know what city you want to call this. It is south of Paradise Palms. I call it the Wild West Town. It doesn't have a name on the map. Your guys' squads might call it something different. But it's not a hard one to collect. Coming up on the mountain on the very south side of the map, you can see the face, which was also in that chalk drawing. I think on the challenge it was laying on top of the man with a crown or something like that, or a metal crown. But you can see by the chalk drawing, the face, you can see on the mountain that the face matches. We're going to grab this chest once again just in case somebody else lands so that we have a weapon to defend ourselves. But here's your banner. Right here is a Durr Burger banner right behind the car. And then you can drive down to the Wild West Town, loot up, and get some kills. Right there's the Wild West Town. Moving on to week 7, which will be the last Battle Pass star we talk about for this video. Obviously, you got the Ice King on his throne. Right there is behind the word battle. It's kind of unfortunate for the loading screen, but you can see on the right hand side of the throne the Battle Pass star. So it's pretty obvious where the throne is at. We're going to Polar Peak. By no means do you have to collect these Battle Pass stars in any particular order. You just have to have the weekly challenges done in order to collect all 7 of them. So, since we're going to the throne, we're obviously going to go to the main castle to be able to collect that last star for the free tier. We're obviously already tier 100, so it's not going to do us any good other than just the experience for it. But that's okay. This will get you guys to the first 7 weeks. We won't be putting it out for 8, 9, and 10. Sorry about that. You have to find them somewhere else. If we get enough requests, we will do them, but we're not planning on doing them unless you guys request in the comment section that you want to see them. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if this helped you. And until next time, guys, stay crispy.